Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to review a short but meaningful storybook titled The Whistling Man, written by Magda Swartz and illustrated by Petrus Amuteno. This book is from African Storybook, and even though it's simple, it has a deep message about kindness, understanding, and seeing the world differently. So, let's get started. Before that, I would like to tell you the part that I like the most. The part I like the most in this book is on page 41. In that part, Rico, the main character, finally understands that the only difference between him and a blind person is that he can see and the blind person cannot. I really like this part because it shows how Rico learns to appreciate other people's ability. He realized that being blind doesn't make someone less capable, it just means they experience the other world in another way. I mean the world in another way. This part is simply frightened, but emotionally it's powerful. It reminds us to be more thankful and respectful toward people who live differently from us. So next is the resume about what I read. The story is about a boy named Rico who goes to town with his mother on a Saturday. He sees many interesting things like handmade crafts, wooden giraffes, and jewelry made from ostrich eggshells. Then he hears someone whistling the song Amazing Grace very beautifully. He finds out that the man who is whistling is actually blind. Throughout the story, Rico asks his mother many questions about blindness, how blind people walk, read, and live their daily lives. In the end, he learns that blind people can do many amazing things and they have their own strength. So next about my review about the book in implied meaning. The story has a deeper meaning about acceptance and empathy. It teaches us not to judge people by what they lack, but to see what they can do. The whistling man, even though he cannot see, spreads beauty through his music. It shows that everyone has a talent and everyone can inspire others in their own unique way. For me, this story is not about blindness, it's about how we all see the world differently, and that's what makes life beautiful. So, physically, this book is very neat and colorful. The illustrations are very bright and detailed, which help readers, especially children, since this book is made for like 6 to 9 years old children, imagine the scenes easily. The sentences are short and simple, but they still carry emotion. I also like that the book uses clear spacing and easy words, which makes it perfect for beginner and or a young readers. You can really feel that it's made with care and with an educational purpose. Next, the main message of The Whistling Man is that everyone is special in their own way. We should not focus on what people can't do. Instead, we should appreciate what they can do. It also reminds us to be kind, to help others, and to see the world with more understanding and compassion. This story made me realize that ability doesn't only come from our eyes or hands, but from our heart and mind. So that's all my review of the book with the title The Whistling Man. If you love stories that are short, heartwarming, and meaningful, I really recommend this one. Thanks for watching and see you in the next book review. Bye bye!